I say be an apple among oranges,
Hmm.
because you do not want to have a 30-second Facebook ad where you look like everyone else that's similar to you, because
Yep.
then they're going to look at you like the commodity prices, like, Major League Baseball looks at
Yep.
little baseball cup vendors.
Yep.
We don't want that.
No, no, that's exactly what happens. And that's kind of the thing when you have, when, at least for my clients, when they have a podcast that's up there, it's something that separates them from the herd. It really sets them aside. And it's like, there are so many attorneys out there. There are so many life coaches out there. There's so many financial advisors out there. What are you selling that is different from everybody else? If you can't show me what makes you different from everybody else, and it's not the same thing that everybody else is telling me makes them different from everybody else,
Yeah.
you know, then why am I going to pay your prices versus paying the price for this person over here that might be $100 cheaper or might be
Right.
$1,000 cheaper? You know, that having something like this sets them aside, sets them apart, because now as I'm looking, oh, I do see what is different about you because now I'm relating to you.
Yeah.
I had one, I did a call with a lady, and she's looking at doing a podcast probably starting third quarter next year, but she's a financial advisor. And if when she does her podcast, one of the things that she's talking about wanting to do is to um kind of talk about like life and like women that are in kind of their 40s and that perimenopause kind of area and everything. And there's a lot of stuff with our health at that time that we have to spend a lot of finance, have a lot of finances go towards. And people aren't talking about that. They don't talk about how our situations in different stages of our life affect our finances. So that's one thing where she's like, that's a different conversation that I think a lot of people aren't having, especially a lot of male financial advisors are not having these
Right.
conversations, right? So she's looking at kind of like doing that and bringing her podcast conversation kind of surrounding life stages and the real conversations about what kind of finances need to go into that and how do you balance that with growing your wealth and your retirement and things like that. And I'm like, that's really unique. And if she gets that kind of a podcast out there and she gets these reels and she gets things going out there, people are going to really relate to that, and that is going to set her apart